All right, guys, what's going on? So in today's video, we're going to be pre-ordering or attempting to pre-order the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And I think I'm going to do maybe a break tradition this year. I've been doing this since the iPhone, since I feel like the iPhone 10s Max. We pre-ordered that on camera. We've been doing this for a while. And so today we're going to be pre-ordering the 17 Pro Max. And I've been getting the white one for years now. This is the one, this is the 16 Pro Max. Anyways, I always get the white and we'll see, but I might go with the orange. We're going to do the orange possibly this year, breaking tradition a little bit. So yeah, we're trying to see what's going on here. And this is always a little bit of a struggle. And, it's just kind of like, it says right here, pre-order starting at 5 a.m. Pacific time on today's date, and doesn't look to me like Apple's quite ready to take the order. Now, so if you've been following me in the past, this kind of messed with my lighting a little bit, but if you've been following me in the past, we tend to have a lot better luck on AT&T. I am an AT&T customer, so it just usually works better through AT&T. And so we're going to be trying to do that. We're going to fight through this together. So anyway, where is the phone? It's usually like right up on here. I went ahead and signed into AT&T. So it's anyone's guess if we can get this pre-ordered, right? Let's just see if we can do it. So it looks like it's right there, right? Like, okay. So here we go. iPhone 17 Pro Max. We'll just click on it and see if it will let us in. Okay, so there's going to be a bunch of stuff here I'm going to have to blur out. I'm probably going to have to upgrade Jennifer's phone. This is how it works out, guys. This is how we do it every year, okay? So then I'm going to have to do a receiver swap. This is just what we do, okay? This is how we do it. So here we go. The iPhone 17 Pro Max, and it's orange. So there's a lot of cool stuff about the iPhone this year. I always tend to go with the 512 gigabyte. Oh my gosh, that one. Should I get the 1 terabyte? I feel like the 1 terabyte's calling my name. We'll just go with that. And so we're just looking here at the pricing. So essentially, I like to do the installments. This one, 512, is like typically my sweet spot, because typically if I were to do anything like ProRes with this, I would record it to an external device anyway. And the iCloud, I have the iCloud plan, so it tends to back a lot of the data up. But yeah, 512 has been good. That's what I have on my laptop, but you can't go all the way up to 2 terabyte. I need to go through here quicker. We're not going to trade in Jennifer's phone. No thanks. We're not doing the every year upgrade. That's one thing too that people are always telling me down in the comments. They're like, if you do it that way, it goes a lot faster. Like if you do the trade-in program or whatever. But yeah, this year there's been improvements to the battery. It supposedly heats up. The chip is the hottest chip they've ever made, according to Apple, and some kind of vapor, almost like a water cooling technology that transfers the heat around. The other day, I dropped my phone off the roof. I'm doing a roof, which is why I haven't been posting very many videos, putting a roof on my house myself. And I dropped my phone off the roof onto concrete in its case. It hit on this one corner. Was fine, completely fine. Didn't crack the screen, nothing. This new phone is aluminum. So this phone had a steel enclosure around it. So I'm starting to wonder, like, is that going to be good? Like we're going back to aluminum. Remember the bend gate with the iPhone? What was it? The 7 Plus would bend or whatever. Like that was aluminum. I don't know. I don't know. I feel kind of like, this is going too easy. See device. Continue without. It's too easy, guys. This is going too easy. I got to pay off her phone, which is $589. Yeah, ouch. This is me paying off the thing early. We need to get one of the kids on these, because then it would make it to the 36 months. I do a rolling upgrade because I get the most advanced phone, so we can review it here. We're doing a tradition here. We're gonna check out. Someone's in the comments is making fun of me for taking too long. That's okay. Make fun of me down in the comments, guys. I'm totally cool with it. Estimated delivery is the 19th. That is the day, right? That's the 19th. That's it. We're getting the orange one on the 19th. And we're going to continue here. I have to pay off my phone. Yep, we're going to pay it to that Apple Card. Ouch. Due today, next day delivery. This is just going way too easy, guys. This is like, has it ever been this easy? Like, I'm actually just talking about stuff. Submit order. Like, it's almost like, why are you doing this? Because it's just too, yeah. Let's look at Apple and see what's going on over here. So I'm going to refresh their page. Some people say if you refresh, you lose your place in queue on the Apple site. We've heard that in the past. It's, pre-order. There's finally a pre-order button there. So excited, so are we. So now this is the queue, I think. Yeah, now you wait in line for them to get a server for you or something, as if they don't have enough servers at Apple to take the orders. Oh my gosh, so we made it through with AT&T. I have an order number. So yeah, apparently I did upgrade just Jennifer's phone. That would have been the phone that we ordered 2 years ago. So the 15 Pro Max. And the way we do this in my family is my mom or my dad will take that phone. And so they get the most advanced phone from 2 years ago. And it just really works out really well for us rather than do like the trade-in program and all that. My son is to the age where he's going to need a phone. So he's going to be in this at some point. We might have to start doing 2 phones a year. That'd be kind of cool because then we could order 2 different colors, right? But we ordered an orange one. We ordered an orange phone. Like that breaks my tradition. I've been ordering white iPhones since I've been allowed to, which is the iPhone 4S, I think. Wasn't the 4S white? I still have that phone, by the way, because it went into our pond and got damaged. Some other things just to talk about real quick with this new phone. Again, like I said earlier, it has a water cooled or vapor cooled technology that transfers heat from the CPU. There's 6 cores, 6 CPU cores, 6 GPU cores. The neural engine is essentially on the GPU, and there's additional enhancement to the GPUs so that they can do machine learning or artificial intelligence type of stuff on that. Apple doesn't go into a lot of details on like really how that actually works, so we're just going by what they say. That's all tucked away. We can't see that in the APIs and all that, so it's hidden from us. But anyway, so the thing is cooled by vapor. The water vapor, it's welded in there, so that's a cooling technology that they've added. Supposedly the battery has been improved. It's got this huge battery, so the weight that they've likely saved from switching from a steel chassis to aluminum is now being taken up by lithium by the weight of the battery, right? So the battery is going to be heavier. I'm curious to see how it feels in the hand. Didn't really have a problem with my 16 Pro Max's battery. I never really had a problem with the battery life. I know a lot of people need that, especially if you really rely on your phone and you don't get to charge it, like when you're in your car or whatever. By the way, I'm back to drinking coffee. Influencers told me to stop drinking coffee, and I did. I did for 90 days. People say it's an addiction. You see this? Greatest dad in the universe. I mean, come on. How can I not drink coffee out of this? The cameras, they finally have 48 megapixel on all the rear cameras, and they changed the camera bump. It's called something else now. I'll have to put that up here. They maybe use that for internal storage. I don't know. The front-facing camera has center stage, which I believe is like isn't that the same? It's the same thing that they have on my daughter's iMac, where it kind of follows you around, which is really cool because they increased the megapixels, gave it more of a wide field of view. This is one of the things that so you know how people film like this all the time, right? When you're using the front-facing camera on the new iPhone, it can actually take portrait or landscape photos now. So you don't have to turn your phone to take a landscape image. Now, would it be cool if all the cameras, and I foresee this happening in the future, all the cameras were able to do that with photo and video? Like, if you're recording like this and like it just captures a certain center stage video format, right? And then in post, like if you want to post it to shorts, you want a vertical video, you can crop it for vertical. There could be like guides on there. And then if you wanted a wide angle, you can kind of do this now, but you have to record like this. But say you can record either way and get vertical or landscape in post-production. Wouldn't that be cool? Like for YouTube and for your shorts. And obviously, you'd have to consider the cropping factor later, but you could use on-screen guides for that. It would be a neat feature. I wish that this existed. I sort of use rule of thirds to do this when I record like this. But anyway, we're going to be testing all that when this phone comes next Friday. And I'm pretty excited about it. I actually ordered the orange. Can you believe that? And some of you that have been with me every year, I want to thank you guys for that. And I know I'll see you down in the comments. I appreciate you coming back every year. I need to get back into doing more videos, and I'm going to try. But once this roof's on our house, I have plans. Do you see that right there? That's my new camera. That's my R5C with the VR lens. I'm working on some stuff for that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, guys. All right. Make sure you subscribe and everything. And we'll be back next week when this product arrives. We're going to unbox it right here on this review table. And I'll see you then. All right. Peace.